Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be attempting the Times Cryptic, which has been published on Friday the 23rd of August 2024. So traditionally Fridays tend to be a little bit harder, but I'm looking and seeing the name Jimmy as the setter, and we had a Jimmy at the start of last week which I did in 13 minutes, then a few weeks before that I did one in 10 minutes, so would suggest it's not going to be too difficult, but who knows. So I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Fixed structures, exterior made better. Hope, wife lives with husband. Hope. Flora's partner heads up football arena fauna. Yeah. Heads. Nobleman who in France admitted to damage fashionable joint as a hip. Stopping gin getting mixed after whiskey. Whiskey a bit W, stopping. Wow. Gin. Something ing, isn't it? Probably ing, I think. Waylaying or something? Don't know. Portion of Haagen-Dazs. It's brought to a meeting. I mean, that's going to be agenda. I'm very good at use of the brand there. Quick pint emptied after school dance in America. Quick pint empty, so PT prompt. Prom and prompt, isn't it? Race inside Wild Techno Club. So Techno Club is probably an anagram. Race, although inside Wild Techno Club. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's an anagram of techno. Whoa, to get to a club. Not sure. Alternative form of I. I? Alternative. Interesting one. Protection of Parisian dealer in stolen goods. Defense. I'm surprised by US soldier's dog. Corgi. Corgi. I mean, that would be my normally, but I'm surprised. Half of undergrads perhaps displaying an earring. Half of undergrads. Undergrads is, yeah, I can't say that one. Support for climbers still shaking, holding on. So climbers probably being some kind of plant there. Support for climbers. Trellis, I think. Trellis has got the letters of still. Yes. I'm just not sure about that holding on bit. Holding on, no, it's not holding on, is it? Holding an on in there, something. It's something like that though. Still, trellis. Tonless? Don't know. I need to move on. I'll come back to that. Oh gosh, what's this? Some suggestions of the art editor showing sympathy. Something half. Well, I want to go half-hearted there. Safe-hearted. Sympathy is hearted, isn't it? What's that word? Don't know. Awfully cruel about politicians' collapse is a cruel crumple. Ecstatic hour in hip hop disco dancing around. I mean, ecstatic hour in hip hop disco. So that's probably a rave, is it, or something? I don't know. Disco dancing around. Bananas lifted by boy as soft fruit. Bananas nuts. Stunned by boy as soft fruit. Date, something inexperienced revolutionary in conflict. Raw and war, isn't it? So inexperienced revolutionary in conflict. Is that war or war? I mean, it's probably war because that's a wife lives with husband, which is an 8. Wish, I think. That wife lives is. Gosh, that's a interesting construction. Small German car, Saudi. A guitarist playing for a group of stars. Night something, isn't it? Night. A guitarist. Maybe it's not night. A group of stars. That's just an anagram, isn't it? There's no H in there. What's that? have to come back to that one. And maybe it's not an ending. Really bad French article in historical record is an archive, I think. Is it old sugar? Sorry, it's not. Really bad. French article in historical record. Strong springtime examination of a public official. Springtime is May. Examination May. Mayoress, I think. Mayoral. Now, moral. Area with little moisture and 500 gnarled trees. So 500 is D, I think. Gnarled trees. Or is it D? Trees. That's area with little moisture. It's desert, isn't it? Okay, so that's still looking like trellis, but I don't quite understand why trellis is there. Let's put an E there and an S there, because I think it is, but I don't understand fully. Oh, not back here again. I think I've not done all. Okay, back to the crosses. Fixed structures exterior made better. Some suggestions of the art editor. The art editor, that's an anagram, isn't it? The art editor, I think. Art ed, okay. Soft-hearted. Some suggestions of the. Oh my word! Oh my god! It's a whole hidden word. Wow! 11-letter hidden word. Fantastic. Fixed structures. Fixed structures exterior made better. Secured. Fixed structures exterior made better. Made better. Securer. Bananas lifted by boy as soft fruit. Not sure, what was this one? Nobleman who in France admitted to damages. What's that? Nobleman who. Oh, so that's key, isn't it? What's that? Quit. Marquis. Mars. Okay. Oh, what's this site? I've got 2 S's for guys. Sagittarius. Okay. Got 1 R. Sagittarius. Got 1 R. Tarius, I think. Double T. I've got 2 T's to get rid of, so I'm going to go with that. Alternative form. Oh, yay. Oh, very good. Alternative form of sorry. Military detachment. Have I even looked at this? No, I haven't. Military detachment touring Finland's capital, so F. Needing more exercise. Unfit unit. Yeah, unfit. That was half of undergrads perhaps displaying an earring is studiers or something, I think. Must be nod. Academic turning up for a phone faction. Nod. Sure, that's trellis. 8 minutes to here, so that's not going quite well, isn't it? Race inside Wild Techno Club. That is an anagram of Techno Club, I think, because I've got a TUE. Race must be tournament. No, can't be tournament. Just kind of went off thought there that it would be an anagram there. But I can only think that's either T. What TO, TCT. Can only be an O there, I think. Tour. Race. Or maybe it's a race as in a group of people. Really bad French article. No. I'm sure there's an archive in there somewhere, but it can't be because that's CE. Really bad. Stopping gin getting mixed after whiskey. There's the gin. Gin getting mixed. Stopping, halting, whiskey, rhying. Ecstatic hour. Is that an anagram of hour? It doesn't look like it'll go in hip hop dancing. Disco, sorry, hip hop disco. Dancing around, so. Ew. I really have hit a wall here, haven't I? Bruce block, as they like to say. Bananas lifted by boy as soft fruit. bananas lifted by boy. So boy is a lad, isn't it? Damsel, damson, dam, son. Bananas, dam, mad. Yep, bananas, damson. Secured. I think it's supposed to be secured. Fixtures exterior. Se. Made better. Cured. Yes. What have we got here? Ecstatic hour in hip hop disco dancing around. I've got no idea on that one. Let's have a look. Touch. So we've got techno club, tech, no club, TOU, and an E gone, which leaves CCHNLB. Blumenek. All I've got is, unless it's race inside that, no, but I can't get a U, can I, for unfit? Race. I'm sure wild techno. Let's think about whether that's a club, as in a... Can't think of types of club. I think that's trellis down there, but I don't understand why. And the support for climbers is trellis, typically. Still is that. This double L. Oh, on in that sense. Okay, matter, on the matter, yes, trellis. Really bad historical record. Oh, gosh, can't think. Stopping gin getting mixed after whiskey. So whiskey's a W, but what's that going to give me? In hip hop, ecstatic hour in hip hop dance, in hip hop disco, dancing around. Is that an anagram of dancing? I think that's truncheon, isn't it? For a club. Run is to race, and techno, yeah, anagram of techno. So, okay, let's open that up a bit. I don't know where that came from, just looked back at it and went, truncheon fits. RNC something. E, golly, what's that? Really bad. Historical record. So a French article is probably un or un, I don't know. Could be un actually. Could be with an E. In which case that would be a CLE. What's a historical record? Oh, what have we got here? Ecstatic in disco dancing around. So that's D-I. Rhapsodic, I think it is. Ecstatic hour in hip hop. Ecstatic is rhapsodic. Hour is in rap. Yes, okay. Oh, rap is the hip hop part. Disco churning around. Stopping gin. Getting mixed after whiskey. Whiskey Yankee. What was it? X-ray. Whiskey X-ray Yankee Zulu. So it's not after whiskey in that sense. Oh, what's this? Swallowing? No. Damn son. Eek. I'm going to have a bit of a think here, aren't I now? I don't think it's possible to... I mean, it's possible to put really bad as the first word and then a French article le, and that might work. In which case really bad would be... to get to historical record would be also... Let's try some letters. See what I come up with. W. Warrencle. Chronicle, I think it is, isn't it? Chronicle. Chronic. Le. I did say the French article might be at the end. Which makes this... Stopping. Gin. Getting mixed after. Scorching, isn't it? Scotching. Scotch, yes. There we go. Hey, 1418. Okay, that was nice. You know, there was some really good clues flying in there, and then a couple that made me feel I had to think a bit. So good, 1418. Right, I'm going to just go through the clues. talk it through. So fixed is secured, and structure is exterior. So take the S and the E from structure, the exterior letters, and made better is cured. How do I get on to the next one? Boy, I can't get to that. Oh no, what's happened? Doesn't seem to want to move around. I've got a bit of a keyboard issue at the moment. Hope is a wish. Wife is W. Lives is. So I can't think of a good example of that at the moment. Husband is obviously H. Lives. He lives over there. He is over there. Flora's partner. So flora and fauna is a kind of phrase you come up with. And heads for football arena up north. Actually, Fauna. What have we got here? We've got nobleman, so marquis. Who in France? So who in France is qui. My French pronunciation is not good. It's pretty much 40 years since I last went to French class. Qui, I think. And admitted to damages, so put that into damages, which is Mars. So damages, therefore, being a verb. Yeah, you've marred something, you've damaged it. Fashionable is hip, and joint is obviously your hip joint. Stopping gin getting mixed after whiskey. So stopping is scotching, whiskey is scotch, and gin getting mixed is the anagram. Portion of Haagen-Dazs, it's brought to meeting. So this is an interesting clue because the Times has relaxed its rule on modern stuff, things like brands and things recently. So putting Haagen-Dazs in there is kind of throwing it, but a portion of it is kind of a nice indicator that there might be a hidden word in there. And you bring an agenda, which is hidden in there, agenda, to a meeting. Quick is prompt. A pint empty, so take out the middle letters of pint. And school dance in America is prompt. So Jimmy is being really generous with these things like school dance in America for a quick, which is good for the quick cryptic. If you're on the main cryptic, I think it'd be a school dance at best. Probably a dance in America, or just a dance maybe. Race is if you race, you're running, you run, and inside wild techno, so anagram of techno gives us truncheon, which is a type of club. Alternative form of I, and the alternative form is yay, which is really good. It's saying take an anagram of I to get to yay, and that means I and yay are both meaning yes. Protection of Parisian dealer in stolen goods. So protection is defense. Of in Paris, of in French is de, and dealer in stolen goods is offence. I mean, that's a bit of an old chestnut, I think, these days. This one, I'm surprised by US soldier's dog. So US soldier is a GI, and I'm surprised is core. Now, I've seen again, this is a bit more of an update because in some of the older setters they'd be just putting my for I'm surprised. A dog is a corgi, obviously. There we go. So, got to just scroll down because it isn't for some reason showing me. There we are. Half of undergrads, perhaps displaying an earring. So undergraduates are students, E-N-T-S, so 8-letter word. Students, take half of that is stud, which is a type of earring. Support for climbers is a trellis. Still shaking, so take an anagram of still and then put holding on. So on in this sense is if you write an email back to someone about a question you had, I'm asking this. Wow, big congratulations to Soft-Hearted here. So some is often, and in this case it is, and an indicator there's a hidden word. And from the end of suggestions we got soft-hearted, which is to show sympathy. Awfully cruel, so again we've got an anagram of cruel about a politician, which is an MP, so that comes up a lot, MP for politicians, and a collapse is to crumple. Ecstatic is rhapsodic, hour is an H, put it into hip hop, which is rap, and disco, dancing around, so an anagram of disco is the sodic part. Bananas, lifted by boy as soft fruit, so bananas is going mad, if you've gone bananas you've gone mad. Lift that, so put it upwards to get to dam, and then a boy is a sun, which is a fruit. Damson, excuse me. Inexperienced, revolutionary in conflict. So had a slight dilemma on this one before I thought about the checkers. Inexperienced is raw, revolutionary means put it upwards, and conflict is a war. Now, revolutionary and conflict, I think, could have said put it the other way around, and that you're looking for inexperienced, but in this case, that's what we're looking for. Small German cars, though. Small Audi, coming from Riyadh. Riyadh's the capital of Saudi Arabia. Where am I going next? A guitarist playing for a group of stars, so a guitarist is an anagram of Sagittarius. Really bad French article, so really bad is chronic, and French article is le, historical record is chronicle. Springtime examination of a public official, so springtime is May, examination is an oral, so public official is mayoral. Area with little moisture is a desert, and 500 is D in Roman numerals, and gnarled trees anagrammed is the exert part of that. Scroll on down, get these last 2 or 3. Military detachment touring Finland's capital, needing more exercise, so Finland's capital is an F, but military detachment is a unit, put that around that. If you're unfit, you need more exercise. And finally, an academic is a don, turning up, so put it upwards to get to affirmative action, which is to nod, to agree that you want something done. So there we go, all done, 14/18. Nice crossword there to finish the working week off on, and thank you for watching.